Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Gladiator Beast. Now this is a deck that I'm really excited to play, because this is a deck that when I actually started playing kind of competitively at sneak peeks and stuff like that, this was the deck that was running around rampant. And so I really wanted to play it in a way that I could enjoy it kind of how it used to be in a way, but still be able to play it in Master Rule 4. And I know a lot of you guys have also wanted to find a way to play this deck, and I think I finally cracked the secret of how to play Glad Beast in 2018. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down there so you become a part of the notification squad, and let's get straight on into it and see what I'm playing. So first off, we're going to play 3 copies of Gladiator Beast Augustus. Gladiator Beast Augustus is really good because when he's normal or special summon, you get to special summon a Glad Beast from your hand into Fizz position, but shuffle it into the deck at the end phase, and all of your Glad Beasts share the effect of, if they battle during the battle phase, you can shuffle them into the deck and then add or special summon a Glad Beast that does not have the same name as them, which is pretty cool, and I really love that mechanic. So then I actually play only 1 copy of Gladiator Beast Noxious. I was of the idea that 3 was really good, but then I learned that it only protects itself from like the first battle, which kind of sucks because on Yugioh Pro it only does. But when it's special summon, when your opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon it from your hand, and then if you do, change the attack target to this card and proceed to damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed by that battle. And if this card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon you can send 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to the grave. So it's kind of like a Foolish Burial, but it lets you shuffle it back during the end of the battle phase, like all Gladiator Beasts, and then special summon another one. So then I play 3 copies of Gladiator Beast Laquari. You guys are going to think it's crazy, but it works. Trust me. I know some people play just 1 Laquari, but there's a reason behind this. I will show you guys later. There's a reason. So this card is basically just 1900 beat stick. When a special summon, it gains 300 attack, so it goes up to 2100, which is pretty cool. So that's it for Laquari. Then I played 2 copies of Darius. Darius, when it's special summon, you can select a Gladiator Beast monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So basically, like, gets 2 monsters on the field for the price of 1. So you can, after you battle with a monster and you special summon him out, you can contact fuse into another one. Then I play 2 copies of the Gladiator Beast Pegasus thingy. I have no idea how to say his name. Equestia or Quest, I don't know. But its effect is that when it's special summon, you get to target Gladiator Beast card in your grave and then add it to your hand. The big thing about it is Gladiator Beast War Chariot is recyclable off of him, so that's why we play him at 2. Then we play 3 copies of the card that was on the ban list for the longest time. I know some people will only play 2 copies of Bestiari, but there's a reason why I play 3, and you guys will understand soon. Trust me. So 3 copies of Bestiari. When this card is normal or special, when this card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast monster, you get to destroy a spell or trap on the field, which is pretty cool. And then if it battles, it does the same thing, shuffles itself back in the deck. So then I play 3 copies of Gladiator Beast Sammonite. The reason I'm playing this is because of Rescue Cat, because it can special summon this onto the field, and then after it special summons this onto the field, it actually gives you 2 monsters to link away. So that's why we play 3 copies of it. We don't worry about its effect. It never comes really into contact. We never really summon this off of anything. But if you do, if this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, when this card destroys an opponent's monster of battle and sends it to the grave, you can add 1 Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand, which is pretty cool, but usually things aren't lower than 1600, so we're not going to do that. Then for the other Gladiator Beast cards, I play 3 copies of Gladiator, it should be Gladiator Beast, but it's Test Tiger. If you control a Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you contribute this card and target 1 Gladiator Beast monster you control. Shuffle that target into the deck, then special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, and it's treated as a special summon by the effect of a Glad Beast monster. So basically, it does that, but you can summon it with Sammonite, like normal summon Sammonite if you get 1 in your hand, and then special summon Test Tiger, overlay them, and then go into Invoker. Or link them together and then go into Mrs. Radiant, because it has link arrows and it can help you out in the late game. And then for the last Gladiator Beast card is 3 Gladiator Beasts, Ondel. Yes, he's a normal monster, but he comes in clutch because what he does is he allows us to play Rescue Rabbit, and he counts as a Gladiator beast. So we play him to link or to contact fuse into other things and link into the new Gladiator beast link monster. So that's it for the Glad Beast, guys. I will show you the backup engine now. I really enjoy this lineup for the Glad Beast. It really, really works, and it really is nice. But there's a card in here that you guys are never going to believe that I play in here, and you guys are going to go, wow, that's really weird. And then you're going to go, wait a minute, that works. So that's going to be one of my guessing game cards. So guys, comment down below what you think it is. It is a spell card, but I will put it face down, and then you guys can guess like we normally do. It's a lot of fun that way. So that is the Glad Beast. So for the supporting monsters, we play 3 copies of Rescue Rabbit. Basically, that's for our Ondels, and then 3 copies of our Rescue Cat. So basically, the targets for Rescue Rabbit is the Ondels for Rescue Rabbit, and then for Rescue Cat actually has 6 targets because it special summons beast monsters that are level 3 or lower. So our beast targets are copies of Test Tiger and our copies of Sammonite. So because they're both beast and level 3s. So that's why we play those. So that basically this is like, I like to call this Glad Beast to the rescue because it's rescue animals with Glad Beasts. I really hope on the ban list they don't hit Rescue Cat or Rescue Rabbit. I don't see them doing it, but it's a possibility. So if it does, we will back up and I will do another deck profile, but I'm still going to drop this one for you guys because I'm taking this before the ban list. So let's hope that they don't do anything to it in September. So let's get into this. Let's get into the spells, guys. So we're going to be playing 1 copy of Monster Reborn because it helps us link away into our Glad Beast Link monster and get the correct monster that we need out of the graveyard to contact fuse into our next monster. 2 copies of Gladiator Beast Respite. You shuffle 2 Glad Beast cards from your hand into the deck, and then you draw 3. So, like, if you draw into Sammonite, like, the reason I play 2 of these, I almost play 3. If you draw into Sammonite or into your Andel, you basically use this to shuffle them back to make your Rescue Cat and Rescue Rabbits live again, because that's the main thing you want to do, and it might give you another Rescue Cat or Rescue Rabbit that you can normal summon and then get into another play. So that is really important. Then I played 3 copies of Unexpected Die because if I need another Undel, I will activate this and then normal summon out like Rescue Cat or Rescue Rabbit, and it ends up giving me 3 monsters on the field, which is really, really good. And to keep that trend going, we're going to put these 3 face down, and you guys are going to guess it. So this card is kind of like Unexpected Die, and it's a part of another archetype, okay? Complete different archetype that I kind of grabbed and was like, hey, that works. So we kind of put it in here. So comment down below and tell me what you think it is. I'll give you one last hint. It has to do with Luquari. You're never going to believe what it is. So let's get straight on into it, and I'll flip it over in 3, 2, 1. Comment down below. Tell me what you think it is. So it is 3 copies. 3, count of 3, of Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Okay. Now the reason we play 3 Onslaught of the Fire Kings is because its effect is if you control a monster, if you do not control a monster, you can special summon Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast. Well, guess what? Luquari is a Beast Warrior fire monster. So you can activate Onslaught and get out a Luquari, which gets us into Heracleanos a lot easier. So that's why we play 3 copies of Onslaught of the Fire Kings with our Unexpected Dies. Because we need to get our Glad Beasts on the field as quickly as possible to start going into link plays and different combos. So that's why we play Unexpected Die at 3 and Onslaught of the Fire Kings at 3. And Respite lets us shuffle cards back into the deck that we don't need to draw them out later. So that's it for the spells. Let's get into the traps. It's like, I think it's like 28 monsters in this deck, 12 spells, and 3 traps. No, it's 3, 6, 9 spells, 3 traps, and 28 monsters. Yeah, it's a big lineup of monsters. And then we play 3 copies of Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Probably one of the better counter traps in the entire game. Activate this card if you control a Glad Beast monster and negate the activation of a monster effect, and if you do, destroy it. Point blank. And it's you can add this back to your hand with a quest, which is really, really cool. So, and it's searchable by Samonite if you actually do the attack thing with Samonite. So that's it. So 3 War Chariot, you need 3 War Chariot. So for the extra deck, here we go. We're going to play 1 copy of Heracleanos. You were never going to legitimately summon this. You're going to summon it off of Glad Beast Tamer Editor. So the effect of Glad Beast Heracleanos, if you don't know, if your opponent activates a monster spell or trap, you can discard 1 card from your hand and negate the activation, which is pretty cool. Heracleanos is one of the best cards in the game for negations because it's not even once per turn. I play 1 copy of Necrosis. Necrosis is really cool because he's like Armedius. When he attacks, you can't activate anything. You can shuffle him back into the deck, summon 2 Glad Beasts, but like, why am I going to do that if I just summon him off of Editor? I almost played 2 Heracleanos, so if you have a second Heracleanos and you want to throw it over to Necrosis, do it. I play 1 Tamer Editor because it's really easy to go into. It just takes 2 level 5 or higher Glad Beast monsters, which is our 2 copies of you're either going to do it with Noxious and a Augustus, or you're going to do it with just 2 Augustus. But it's really easy to go off into because your Link monster, when you attack with a Link monster, you can shuffle it or put it back in your extra deck and then summon an Augustus and something else off of it. And then you can get the second Augustus off really, really easy. So then we play 1 copy of the Gorilla in a Wagon, as I call it. He basically has no effect, but he's a generic. You can do any Link monster, any 2 Glad Beasts to go into him, and he's just a 25 Walloping Stick, so that's why I got him. He's even got the Walloping Stick in his hand, so I mean, like, why not? 2 copies of Gyzarus, which is arguably the thing that revolutionized Glad Beast, because it just takes a Bestiari to go into it with another Link or another Glad Beast monster, and when it's summoned, you get to pop 2 cards on the field, which is great. Then I play 1 copy of Anabata. I rarely go into Anabata because it takes 3 Glad Beasts to go into it, but I sometimes summon it off of Editor. But its effect is that if you summon it, you get to special summon. If this card is summoned this way, you can special summon 1 level 7 or lower Glad Beast monster, fusion monster from your extra deck. Usually it's going to be Bestiari, but you know, you can do that. He's probably my least favorite of all the Glad Beast fusions, but I play him at 1. I might drop him and put like the second Heracleanos in there just so I can go Editor Heracleanos. So anyways, then we play 2 of the Link monster for Glad Beast. This card is really, really, really good. It makes so your Glad Beast can't be destroyed by battle, and plus it has 2 down Link arrows, so you can summon Tamer Editor under it, and then summon out like a Bestiari or not Gyzarus or something like that, and then pop 2 cards, and then you've almost won right there. We play Borolo Dragon because you can do it by just shuffling back like Bestiari in this, and you get 4 monsters, and then you summon out Borolo Dragon, and it's hard to deal with. Boral Sword, same reason. Summon Sorceress because it's Summon Sorceress. Mrs. Radiant because sometimes you want to summon Mrs. Radiant in awkward situations where you have like Test Tiger and Anabata, or not Anabata, but Undel. You have Undel and like you activate, let's just say like you have Test Tiger in your hand, you have Unexpected Die, you activate the Unexpected Die, summon Undel from deck, and then summon Test Tiger, and then you link them together, and then you summon Mrs. Radiant. Like, it's awkward because you can't summon this, but you've got an option to summon that because they're both Earth. Then if you get to summon 2 Gyzarus, I play Hope Harboring Dragon Titanic Galaxy. And then we play 1 copy of Invoker because, like I said, if you don't want to go Mrs. Radiant, you can still, like, go for Invoker, but you have to have Semonite instead of Endel. So that's it for the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed the deck. I really think this deck is a lot of fun. Rescue Glads is like the way to play this deck, I believe. Really, really, really fun deck. Really a lot better than I thought it was going to be because this deck is really hard to get to work. Because I've tried it without the rescue engine and it just doesn't seem to flow correctly. So with the rescue engine, it works. So anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I wish that Augustus was a fire monster, but hey, whatever. I could summon it off of Onslaught, but I can't. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell button so you can become a part of the notification squad, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you around, guys.